Hello! Mill Creek Family Farms, AKC Champion Line Cockapoos here. And we've got our first video in quite a while. This is Hazel's litter. I've had, those that are on the litter know, I've had some trouble getting this video, getting it to upload, all of that. So they've been waiting for a long time. These puppies were 4 weeks old on Friday. And today is Tuesday. So first of all, to tell you who everybody is, we'll start over here. The smaller one here is Tilly. She's the only female in this litter, and she's going home to Oregon. Hi, Tilly. Okay, so we got Tilly. And then the Merle male here. Hey, buddy. His name is Norman. You're looking the wrong way. Hi, Norman. Norman will be living in Missouri. Okay. And then that was just heading over this way. Well, here, I'll do him first. This here, sitting still with the ribbon around his middle, is Mulligan. Mulligan around the middle. And Mulligan will be heading to Florida. And then this little guy, he's coming over to check out what's going on. Hey, back up, pal. Back up, pal. That's Ollie. And Ollie has his ribbon on the neck. So Ollie will be going to Alabama. And then last but not least, we don't have a name for this guy yet, but this beautiful black boy, he will be going to New York. So now that you know you got your puppy in sight, families, you know who you're watching. There's Tilly there. Tilly is the one that doesn't have a ribbon. You can also tell for Tilly's family, her face is a little darker. She does not, her nose is not all the way black there. So you can kind of usually pick her out. Pardon the phone ringing. So there's Tilly's tail wagging. Norman's just being pretty calm here. Okay, I'll just let you guys... Hello, Holly. Stay over here. I'll just let you guys watch him for a minute and see what they do. Hi, Tilly. Tilly and Ollie are back over here again. Okay, Norman, let's make a move. Come on. Come on, you two. And Tilly's back over to see me. Okay. The boys are roughhousing and the little girl's over here. So again, this is Hazel and John Wayne's puppies. They're about 4.5 weeks old. Coming over to say hi. We got Ollie and Tilly and little Mr. Black. Oh, Norman was going to come join us too. And Mulligan just is obsessed with what is around his waist. He can't get to it. Oh, there's a little bark. He keeps trying to get that ribbon off. You can see they're very people-oriented. We do a very careful socialization of our puppies. They're around kids, around people, around other dogs, around cats. They see other farm animals too. So you're never going to end up with a cowering in the corner puppy coming home here. So again, we got Ollie, Tilly, Mulligan, Norman, and then the black guy. You think you need the phone, Ollie? That was a little growl from Tilly. That was a little growl. Where you headed, Mulligan? Where are you headed? If you're new to our program or just watching the video, we are, I always hesitate when somebody asks how small or big we are. I guess that's all in the eye of the beholder. What we have is 8 females is what we have. So we have enough to have puppies on a pretty regular basis, but small enough to still know each dog and you know, personally work with and know very well each of our mamas. But our different angle that makes us very different from other Cockapoo breeders is that we are seeking out parents with very, very specific standards, and one of those is in our name, AKC Champion Line Cockapoos. All of our parent dogs are from heavily AKC Champion lines, and they are all AKC registered. Now, which means all of our puppies are F1s. We only do F1s, which is the Cockapoo cross that has been around since the 50s in the United States. Very well known, very predictable. So each of them comes from AKC parents who are from heavily championed AKC lines. These puppies in particular, their mama is champion sired, so their grandpa was an AKC champion. So why is that important? I get asked that sometimes. Why is there an emphasis on that? And there's several reasons. First of all, let me say that just because a dog is AKC registered does not mean that dog should be bred. So you'll find occasionally a breeder, and it's kind of hard to even find that, but you'll find, you know, overall several breeders across the U.S. whose parent dogs are AKC registered. That does not necessarily mean a dog should be bred. In fact, in the breed purists of about any breed you find, they're pretty picky on who goes on to establish bloodlines for the breed and get to pass on their DNA, and that's kind of a big part of why showing is an important part of, you know, many breeders will not let their puppies be bred in their new homes until they have completed their championship, because what an AKC championship does is it takes a third party, an impartial party who is an expert on the breed, and that judge says if that dog matches what the AKC breed standard is. That includes everything from their coat to their conformation to their temperament, all of it. So it is important to us in breeding a high quality cross of a dog that is often bred very low quality to make sure that we have high standards in the dogs that we use, and that is why we emphasize how many champions are on the papers of the puppies that we produce. And you will get a puppy from us, will always come with, Mulligan, where are you going, buddy? Will always come with both of their parents' 6th generation AKC pedigrees. And our puppies are registered, although they can't be registered with the AKC, they are registered with the American Cockapoo Club. So, hopefully I haven't just endlessly rambled there, but you actually maybe might have learned something about why that's kind of the first step of why that's an important thing to us in our program. Our puppies mature, the average is about 15 to 18 pounds. We have heard back from families with puppies that grew up to be as small as about 11 and a half, 12 pounds. And in both of those cases, those dogs were obviously the smallest puppy in the litter by quite a bit when they were born. And then our biggest puppies we have heard back from is we have 2 that have told us their puppy ended up at about 20 and a half pounds. So so our puppies are pretty consistent in their size. If you're looking for a puppy to always be able to be a travel companion, although we can never 100% guarantee their size, this should be a pretty safe bet. all airlines I'm aware of cut that number off at 20 pounds. We've had puppies go home to situations where they are working as therapy dogs in nursing homes and things like that. They're a great dog for that, especially because of their low to non-shedding coat and hypoallergenic properties they get from Daddy. So I feel like I've just been putting them back in the circle the whole time. But uh-oh, did you get your... No, you didn't. It's still down there. I thought he got his ribbon off. There's Mulligan again. And we've got Ollie sitting there so nice. And Tilly. And Puppy. Little Puppy. And Norman. Norman, we didn't catch you at a super playful time, did we? Did we? You're such a good boy. So, I'm so excited for these 5 families to meet their puppies. Not that long from now. It's always crazy how fast they change and how much changes in these first few weeks. But this week they just got their first bath. They have started on solid food. They'll get their first nail trim, which they need pretty badly. They got their first sanitary trim. We'll do their first eye trim. We try to get them used to lots of different situations. What else? We clean their ears the first few times. Not even necessarily are all of these things needed as often as we do them while they're here, but we want to make sure they're used to those things. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting to say that I should. So, well, anyway, here they are. I know this video has been long awaited, so I will go ahead and start getting it uploaded so everybody can watch. So, Mulligan, Norman, Ollie, Tilly down here in my lap, and Mr. Black back here curled up behind me. Okay. You're welcome to call us, email us, visit us online at www.millcreekfamilyfarms.com. We would love to hear from you, answer any questions you have, and hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Okay, bye-bye.